Jim, how'd you sum that one up?
In one word, fantastic. Great performance. Disappointing to go down to 14 men, losing Dylan Hartley to the red card, but I think we showed real spirit. Also, more than spirit, some technical and tactical, real good decisions and play, and fantastic. We've been down to 40 men against Leicester before and come back. We had to come back a couple of times today, and it was a real good performance from the team.
You mentioned the technical side of things, because obviously there's a lot of emotions going. I spoke to Luther Burrell about it. From a coach's perspective, how do you reshuffle? What goes through your mind when you go a man down?
Well, you've got to think about who it is and how you're going to replace him, and clearly it was a forward, and you do one of two things: you either stick with 7 forwards and play with your full quota of backs, or you take a back off. And we've learned from experiences against Leicester that they're so strong in the pack that they'll squeeze the life out of you. So it was important that we took one of the backs off. So it was unfortunate for Tom Stevenson, but he came off. We played with a man short there, and so we could at least compete up front.
Shades of the May semi-final, but I'm sure it won't be celebrated quite as hard. What's the message after a game like that?
I think enjoy your wins. That's always our message. Whoever we're playing, you've got to enjoy your wins, which we will do. So the players have got their little social tonight, so I'm sure that will go with an extra little bit of spice, which is magnificent. But then we move on. The Wanderers have got a game on Monday night, so that's going to be tough for them up at Newcastle, and then we're at Twickenham, and hopefully in front of a full house day after Boxing Day. So we've got to move on. We've got to win. Yeah, we're top of the league, great place to be, but we need to keep winning.
What's your pre-Christmas assessment? Obviously this is the last game before Christmas, top of every pool. Is it just a case of keeping everything going?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, no, we've got to just keep going. I think as a team we're always looking, striving to improve and get better. And I think that's what we're doing. Along the way we're still going to have some bumps, it's going to be some ups and downs, but generally as long as we can keep going on the up, then I'll be very happy.
Just a final word, there were 2 wins for the Saints against Leicester on Derby Day. What did you make of the under-18s this morning?
I was really impressed with that performance. It's tough for those teams because Leicester are close to full time. The players are in all the time, training nearly every day. We bring ours in and just really once a week, if that, coming from quite a wide area. And I think to see how they combined today, it was a real professional performance, some real quality, particularly in the defence, took our opportunities. I think to beat any Leicester under-18 side by 30 odd points is very pleasing.